Welcome to the Chemical Process Safety lecture with me, Pramujo Widiatmoko. In this session, we would like to talk about probability unit, or known as probit. As we know, in industry, humans can be exposed by several hazards like toxic, heat, pressure, radiation, impact, and sound. Individuals are experiencing a specific response to the hazard. The response can be plotted in normal or Gaussian distributions. Those responses depend on age, sex, weight, diet, general health, and other factors. Some persons have low response, meanwhile the others have high response. Mostly, they have average response. The response then can be represented by a mathematical formula here. It is more convenient to transform the normal distribution into response versus log dose curve like here. The curve has sigmoidal shape. 0% means that there is no one in the population are affected. Meanwhile, 100% means all population are affected by certain dose of hazard here. There are various response versus log dose curve. In example, effective dose. The dose where the hazard of medication starts to take minor reversible effect on the person. Other one is toxic dose, TD, where the dose starts to take serious irreversible toxic effect. In lethal dose, the fatality occurred due to the certain dose of exposure. Here we have a new terms for the dose where 50% of the population are affected. We call them ED50, TD50, and LD50. In industrial safety matter, we usually concern more on fatality to calculate risk. Therefore, we often use median lethal dose or LD50. The sigmoidal shape of response versus dose curve is less wanted in the field. It gives less sensitive result in the end of graphic. A linear curve will give best fitting instead. Therefore, we introduce inverse of the function which is known as probability unit or probit. Here is the illustration of probits compared to response versus dose model. The probit model shows straight line. When plotted on a linear probit scale, it significantly enhances the use of the model in the field. After we have probit, we can easily convert it into percentage. Here is the table to convert probit into percentage. In example, if we have 50% of the population are affected, we have probit 5. Meanwhile, if we have probit 5.77, we have 78% of population which are affected. The linear probit relation then can be represented by simple mathematical formula here. Y means probit, V means causative effect, and Q1 and Q2 are constant values specific for every causative event. Here are examples of constant value for several injury or damage due to fire, explosion, or toxic release. Another constant can be found here for calculating lethal effect of various chemicals like acrylene, acrylonitrile, ammonia, benzene, etc. Okay, that is short explanation about probits. Hope you enjoy it. See you in the next session.